What are you watching?
What are you watching? Elodie, le film!
The Charter Hotel Seattle, a name that echoes in my mind like a haunted melody, a reminder of the promises unkept and the dreams shattered. As I sit here, recalling the memories of my fateful stay, I'm consumed by a sense of bitter disappointment, a feeling that's hard to shake off. I arrived at the Charter Hotel Seattle on a sunny day in July, my heart full of hope and excitement. I had booked a room with a city view, or so I thought. But little did I know, I was about to embark on a journey of disillusionment. As I entered my room, I was greeted by a window that refused to open, and an air conditioning unit that screamed loudly, making me feel like I was trapped in a never-ending nightmare. But I thought to myself, maybe it's just a minor hiccup. Oh, how wrong I was. The room, although spacious, felt suffocating, like I was being slowly drained of my energy and enthusiasm. And don't even get me started on the towels, which were as rough as the hotel's customer service. I mean, who uses towels that feel like sandpaper? It's not like I'm asking for luxurious Egyptian cotton, but a little bit of comfort wouldn't go amiss, right? As I ventured out to explore the hotel's amenities, I stumbled upon the rooftop bar, where I was confronted by a cacophony of noise, a loud bass that seemed to reverberate through every cell in my body. It was like they were intentionally trying to disturb the peace, to shatter the serenity that I so desperately craved. I thought to myself, is this what they mean by urban destination fee? A fee to disturb my peace? But I tried to make the best of it, to find some solace in the midst of chaos. So, I ordered a veggie scramble, which took an eternity to arrive, and when it did, it came with an automatic 20% fee, because, you know, I'm a cash cow, and they needed to milk me dry. The food, by the way, was a flavorless mess, a culinary abomination that insulted my taste buds. It was like they took all the leftover ingredients, threw them together, and served it with a side of disdain. And then, there was the parking debacle. Oh, the parking debacle. I mean, who designs a hotel without adequate parking facilities? It's not like I'm asking for a private garage, but a spot that's not a mile away would be nice. The valet service, if you could even call it that, was a joke, with people waiting for their cars like they were waiting for a miracle. But here's the thing, dear friends, it's not just about the parking or the food or the room. It's about the principle, the sense of entitlement that the Charter Hotel Seattle seems to embody. They take your money, your trust, and your expectations, and they squander them like they're worth nothing. They promise you a luxurious experience, but what they deliver is a half-baked attempt at hospitality. As I reflect on my stay at the Charter Hotel Seattle, I'm reminded of the importance of empathy, of understanding, and of basic human decency. It's not just about providing a service, it's about providing an experience that leaves a lasting impression. And the Charter Hotel Seattle, sadly, fails miserably in that regard. So, dear friends, let this be a warning to you. Let this be a cautionary tale of what happens when greed and laziness converge. Don't fall prey to the Charter Hotel Seattle's false promises. Don't let them take advantage of your trust. And most importantly, don't let them break your heart, like they broke mine. What do you think, friends? Have you had a similar experience with the Charter Hotel Seattle? Share your comments below, and let's start a conversation about the importance of accountability in the hospitality industry. The dark side of businesses near the Charter Hotel Seattle. If you're staying at the Charter Hotel Seattle, prepare yourself, because the businesses surrounding it are a masterclass in disappointment. This isn't just bad luck, it's a pattern. A depressing, predictable cycle of overpriced mediocrity, poor service, and outright neglect. Let's peel back the curtain. Shopping centers? More like ghost towns. Shopping near the Charter Hotel Seattle feels like walking through a post-apocalyptic mall. Westlake Center, for example, is a hollow shell of what it once was. The shops? Few and far between. The atmosphere? Less retail therapy, more abandoned warehouse with security guards who treat you like a shoplifting suspect. Visitors describe it as a place where the only thriving residents are the homeless, and the food court is a sad, limited relic of better days. One woman even reported a male security guard lurking in the women's restroom, watching her as if she were a criminal, just for washing her hands. If this is shopping, then bankruptcy must be a luxury. Spas that leave you more stressed than relaxed. Ananya Spa should be a sanctuary. Instead, it's a stress factory. Imagine booking a massage to unwind, only to leave in more pain because the therapist ignored your pleas to ease up. Or worse, getting slapped with a $320 no-show fee because their system failed to update your contact info. Loyal customers? Doesn't matter. Flight delays? Tough luck. One guest even accused a masseuse of leaving them unable to walk for days. If this is relaxation, then a dentist's chair must be a 5-star resort. Dining, where flavor goes to die. Restaurants near the Charter Hotel Seattle have perfected the art of serving disappointment on a plate. Lola, for instance, is a masterclass in how not to run a dining establishment. Servers who toss drinks at you like you're interrupting their day. Food that arrives cold, wrong, or, worst of all, tasteless. One diner described their halloumi kebab as way too sweet, which, in food terms, is like calling a car crash mildly inconvenient. And if you think waiting 30 minutes for a bill is bad, try doing it while your server chats with coworkers instead of acknowledging your existence. Then there's Patagon, where the prices scream fine dining, but the food whispers frozen aisle special. $29 for avocado toast that looks like it was assembled by someone who's never seen an avocado. Shrimp pasta with tails still on, because why make life easy for the customer paying $50 for glorified Kraft mac and cheese? And if you dare to split the bill between 2 cards, brace yourself for accounting chaos. They'll fix it, they say. 3 weeks later? Still waiting. Rooftop bars that are more noise than vibe. Fog room is the kind of place that makes you question reality. A rooftop bar where the drinks cost $30 but arrive with all the flair of a gas station cocktail, no garnish, no care, just ice and regret. The oysters? Described as tasting like loogie, which, for the uninitiated, is not a compliment. But the real crime? The noise. DJ sets so loud they rattle windows blocks away. One guest even reported a man pulling a gun on them after a disagreement. Nothing says elevated experience like fearing for your life over a $30 old-fashioned. Retail therapy? More like retail trauma. Likelihood isn't a store, it's an exercise in humiliation. Employees who treat you like an inconvenience, prices inflated beyond reason, and a return policy designed to trap you. One shopper won a raffle for sneakers, only for the store to sell them to someone else because they never got the invoice. Another was forced to stand outside in freezing weather just for the privilege of entering. If this is customer service, then getting ghosted by an ex must feel like a warm hug. Final thoughts. A warning: if you're staying at the Charter Hotel Seattle, manage your expectations. The businesses nearby aren't just bad, they're consistently bad. Overpriced, underwhelming, and often outright hostile. Some might call it bad luck. But when the same issues repeat across spas, restaurants, and shops, it's not a coincidence, it's a pattern. So unless you enjoy paying premium prices for subpar service, consider venturing further out. Because in this part of businesses near the Charter Hotel Seattle, you know, they can be so tricky sometimes. Like, tourists think they're just shopping, but no, some places, they play games. I was looking into this, and it's just sad, you know? First, stores here, they have these return scams. Like, imagine you buy something, and then someone else comes in, acting all innocent, but they're playing the system. There was this one group of sisters, 5 of them, who bought stuff online, got refunds, and then returned the same items in person for another refund. Like, how greedy can you be? They stole over $1 million. And guess what? They got caught. Police took their Teslas, their gold, all of it. Poof. Gone. I bet those tourists who got caught in the middle? They probably didn't even know their returns were part of some big scam. Now the stores are extra suspicious, so good luck getting your money back if something's actually wrong with your purchase. Then there's the dress shops. Oh my god. So, near the Charter Hotel Seattle, some stores sell these beautiful quinceañera dresses, super expensive, you know? And this group of women, they came in with little kids, like, how evil is that? They distracted the workers, grabbed the dresses, and just ran. 6 stores got hit like this. The owners? They're probably still crying. Tourists who came to buy something special? They might have walked in right after and seen the mess. I bet those thieves sold the dresses online or something. Disgusting. And then, oh, this one's just mean. At the Bite of Seattle Festival, which is so close to the Charter Hotel Seattle, some vendor got robbed overnight. Like, they set up their booth, left for the night, and bam! Thieves broke in, took everything. Cash, merchandise, gone. The next morning? The poor vendor had to smile and act like nothing happened. Tourists probably didn't even notice, but imagine working so hard just for some loser to steal your stuff. It's just, why do people do this? You come here for a nice trip, and some people just want to ruin it. The Charter Hotel Seattle is lovely, but step outside, and it's like a game of who's trying to trick you today. Ugh. I hope those scammers all got what they deserved.